Good morning. Good morning. It's Thursday. It's 3:56 a.m. on a Thursday. I could actually afford to do a little bit later. Monday, Friday, I typically throttle down really hard. All right, so yesterday I had come to a conclusion. I'm working out, I'm exercising, I'm feeling stronger. I use this book right here that the owner of my company, and I'll show you her. Her name is Carla Arahu, and this is her, and she's provided me this book. Now, I've already went through one of these. As you notice, I write everything down. I write down everything I eat. I write down everything that I exercise that I work on. I work on 5 different muscles every day, Monday through Friday: back, shoulders, arms, legs, chest, something else. And I document it, and then I go back through it when I get ready to hit that body part again. I go back 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I see what kind of weight or what kind of repetitions I was able to do, and I add 10 more pounds of weight, 15 more pounds of weight, depending on what muscle it is. I add more weight, and I start working out, and I keep adding and adding so that I can track my progress. Anybody that knows me knows I track everything. Part of the teachings that I need on the journey to where I'm headed is I need to know where my money's going. I need to know what I'm consuming. I need to know if my body is developing correctly, because these are all the things that are fundamental to my growth. So another discipline that I added to my schedule was no bread. No tortillas, no bread. That doesn't mean I'm cutting out all carbs. That just means that for the next 8 to 10 days, and I've documented it, I will not be eating any bread. And I started thinking, am I getting a little bit obsessed with this discipline thing? And the answer came back, no. I don't believe that there's a such thing as becoming too obsessed with discipline if you're getting the results that you want. I think having lack of discipline and not getting the results that you want is going to be more of an issue than creating more discipline. For me, discipline is a way to keep the ego in check. Depriving it of certain things that I know are not good for my body are ways of me keeping my ego in check and telling it that I am in control. I run this show, and I do what I feel is best and what I am divinely driven to do, and physically making sure that my body is in shape and that I can see the results of it as a result of what I'm eating and consuming is just as important as to what I am mentally consuming. So I added that discipline in there, and I believe that it's a strong one. I believe it's one that's going to allow me to add even more strength to my mental mindset to say, you can do whatever you put your mind to, but you have to put your mind to it. And when you commit to it, it has to be, there's no other options other than this. You much rather die than go back on your word. You much rather suffer some illness as a result of what you're doing rather than going back on your word. One of my goals is to be the most dependable person that I know. That my word is solid. That if I can't do it, I'll say no. If I can do it, I'll do it. Stand on point. These disciplines are necessary. If you have no discipline, then you have no direction. If you have no direction, then you have no route. And if you have no route, then you have nowhere you're going. The discipline is key because it keeps a lot of those components inside of your mind in check. It keeps them at bay. It lets them know who is in charge here. I was listening to who was it, I don't remember. Grant, it might have been Grant Cardone or somebody, and he was talking about a guy named Big Mo. Well, Big Mo is the ego, and he's the one that comes in, pushes you around, says, "Ah, man, we can have that Twinkie, that donut, that soda. It doesn't matter if that's number 7 for you today. Go ahead and knock it out. You got it. You got to get Big Mo in check." So, I'm on my way to the gym. Have a wonderful day. That is my next discipline. No bread. See how that works out. Peace.